Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mistanza, and here's the news you need to know. Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirindorn is now in Phuket for a 2-day visit to commemorate the official openings of several establishments, and local police are advising motorists of street closures. Her Royal Highness Princess Sirindorn is on the island today to help open the Peranakan Phuket Museum in Phuket Town, as well as the Hotel Novotel Phuket Pokitra, which is reopening after several years of renovations. Tomorrow, Princess Sirindorn will travel by helicopter to Phang Nga to officiate the opening of the Yawawit Academy for Underprivileged Children. Meanwhile, certain streets in Phuket Town will be closed, including parts of Tepkasatri Road, Talang, and Phang Nga roads. For more information, visit thephuket.news.com. And a new cybersecurity bill is being approved by the cabinet in Bangkok that would create a new committee with the power to access computer networks of both public and private agencies. But officials say the government-sponsored bill will not be used by the state to access private user information and is being set up to handle cybersecurity in cases like the one this past weekend, in which a widespread attack took place around the world in over a dozen countries. Authorities say the WannaCry ransomware attack that happened over the weekend did not disrupt the databases of government agencies, but the cybersecurity bill will shore up any threats, as it calls for the creation of a committee to help ensure cyber attacks are handled. And a video is making the rounds on social media showing a foreign tourist trying to use the restroom on Bangalore Road, but ends up beating up a 10-year-old boy. CCTV footage shows the tourist and a few friends trying to use the restroom, but when the 10-year-old boy at the counter insists on them paying the 10 baht fee, one of the men begins hitting the boy, slapping him and then pushing him before yelling and punching some more. A friend comes to the boy's aid and he's then seen running away. Patong police are now looking to identify the foreigner. And sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. With no end in sight to the violence in southern Thailand, many are calling on the Prime Minister to declare one of the biggest groups, the Barisan Revolusi Nasional, as a terrorist group, though he's rejecting that notion. Declaring the BRN a terror group would help bring international support and shine a light into the problems in southern Thailand, according to critics. But PM Prayut says enlisting help from the international community will only make matters worse, saying that it's not the right approach. This all comes after 2 bombs went off last week at a Big C supercenter in Patani that sent over 60 people to the hospital, including children, a continuation of the violent attacks that has plagued the South for over a decade. And finally, after threatening to walk out of hospitals and other state medical facilities nationwide, the government is now granting 11,000 nurses around the country currently under temporary contracts, well, they'll be given permanent civil service status within the next 3 years. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha made the announcement yesterday, preempting the possibility of a possible work stoppage later this year. Previously, nearly 11,000 nurses had threatened to not show up for work after September 30th, which is the end of the fiscal year, as nurses under temporary contracts do not receive benefits and welfare since they are not considered civil servants. But all of that is about to change. Well, that's it for Phuket Extra today. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.